Now tomorrow we get a free Wildcard Wednesday card. And it sounded like it's non-auctionable, non-collectible, non-tradable. Again, that's fine to me. Because we're getting a pretty relevant card here. Especially on no money spent team. Let's talk about who we should get. We obviously don't know who the Rising Stars are, but I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. No money spent. Let's go. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Smoking in the mirror, I just practicing my wrist flick. I can't settle for a quarter, real fast. Need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. War so ambitious, all got to go.
Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to No Money Spent, episode 21, where we're diving in and seeing who we should pick for a free card tomorrow. Hopefully you've kept up with the solos. If you have not, I'm sorry. Keep up with them going forward. We'll say that. Okay, got a good, cool. Let's go. Let's check this out. 1,000 likes if we can. That'd be super cool. So, how we're gonna get in this free card is really simple. Every week, he's put out 5 solos for us, and at 20 stars, which is coming tomorrow, we get a Wildcard Wednesday pack, and it looked like you basically get to pick who you want. And I'm operating under that assumption. If that is not the case, do not be mad at me. This is just the way it looked. And I'm making a bit of an assumption here, right? You know, tomorrow is Rising Stars. The Rising Stars program is normally really good. Probably better than the other ones. So if there's like an amazing Rising Stars player that comes out and you want that guy, go check him out, okay? But let's talk about the rest. We shouldn't pick, and I'm thinking no money spent here for us, okay? And I think that's really important. So let's take a look at our first ones, which were flashbacks, okay? Now these are the lower rated cards. They came out lowest rated. You got to think of how we want to adjust our team and build our team accordingly, right? Maybe can we make some coins back potentially? Maybe, and might be the one place where you are going to make some coins back. So we see AJ Brown here at 87 overall as a receiver. He is not a card I would pick. Even if you're a no money spent Titans theme team, I do not feel like this is the right place to go at all. Receiver is a dime a dozen at this point in the game. If you're no money spent, you've probably picked up Jamar Chase at level 10. You've probably got Devin Hester by now. And if you were doing any of the Reggie Bush stuff, you picked up a Roy Williams, a Joey Galloway, a Jordan Shipley, or someone along those lines. You picked one of those cards up. AJ Brown, he's out. Now Minka is a very good free safety, one of the better ones in the game. But again, I feel like this is a position where safety went from really shallow to really deep quickly. Whether you have Morag from doing Rookie Premier, Sean Taylor, again, Brian Dawkins from the Reggie Bush sets. All those cards very similar to Minka, maybe slightly better. In some cases, this isn't really a place where I want to be locking in a card that I'm going to have on my team for a while. Not really. David Irving, again, similar thing. Pass rushers, they come and go very quickly. We care about a lot about what pass rushers bring to the table, and David Irving doesn't bring a ton to it. He's not net 90 finesse move now with a little bit of Kim's in there. He is a good card though. This is a very underrated card, do not get me wrong, but I think you can pick up even like the free team of the week card for the week or whatever that's very similar. Again, you probably have pass rushers there. Running back, again, we don't have a lot of free running back cards right now, but I still would not go in the David Johnson direction here at all. There's nothing special about this card. Now the one flashback you could look into is Danny Dimes. He's probably the best quarterback in the game right now. When are we going to get a better quarterback? I don't know. He does have a shelf life for us. He's usable right now. He's A1 right now. But as soon as they put out someone a little bit better, someone who's going to get some better abilities, he's not going to be the guy you want. Quarterback is one position you should be willing to spend on. I understand if you have him already and you wanted to cash out, hey, you know what, that's totally fine. But for me personally, on this team, I have Daniel Jones. He is my quarterback right now. I don't think I'm going to go with him. Okay? I don't. Let's go to the next set. Veterans. Let's check out the veterans. For the most part, the veterans were not overwhelmingly good. Right, Jamie Collins here. A theme team card at best. Jimmy Graham is a very good tight end. One of the better ones in the game. Compares well to Kittle, Waller, Pitts, right? But for me, I have Pitts. We're working our way to Kittle. I ain't at 50 yet, nowhere near. I should probably get on that. I've got a couple weeks. But Jimmy Graham's not a bad card at all. I just don't think that wasting a spot on a Nat card on tight end is worth it at all. DJ Swearinger right here. Again, he fits the theme team sort of perspective for the Raiders at least. So maybe that's where you would want to go. Or Sammy Watkins, again, fits the theme team for the Ravens there. Most likely is kind of where your head would be at. But again, receiver dime a dozen, safety dime a dozen. Same arguments for A.J. Brown and Minka Fitzpatrick. We already see that they have other cards immediately given out in this same sort of program that are as good. So we're not going there. This is where we should be headed, okay? I've said this before, I'll say it again. I do not like spending coins on offensive linemen. I don't feel like they overly matter right now, and I feel like maybe they will with a patch or something like that. But it's not a place I want to be spending a lot of coins. So we look at Jack Conklin immediately, and I hate to say this, he is like the most expensive Wildcard Wednesday card at this point. Why? Well, he's the best right tackle in the game. Do you know what our weakest place on our team is? It's right tackle. For me and my dollar, it's going to be Jack Conklin for my team. Okay? Just letting you guys know that. I'll take that 88 upgrade. Bam. Sure, we'll get another one that's better than that. That's fine. I don't need the best tackle in the game. But it's a big upgrade for me. Saves me a lot of coins. I mean, we're talking 150-ish K. Right? Again, Saffold right here. Another guy. But again, we got John Hanna from the Reggie Bush sets. So some people have left guard. Right guard here. We could actually go right guard on this team. It's not necessary for me, and I don't think so. It's like, see, we don't actually have a natural right guard at this point, but I imagine we will get one. We can always pick up like the small Leonard Davis or something as well, if we really wanted to get a right guard. Now here comes the other option, right? Montez Sweat. Sweat is undoubtedly kind of like the best at his position as well, similar to Danny Dimes. The reason I would go with the Montez Sweat here, and I'm not going to on this team, I'm telling you that right now. On my main team, probably Montez Sweat. The reason is he is a guy that when he gets cards and upgrades, you are going to want them on your team. Okay? Now, Brandon Williams, we can just discard, right? We don't care about that card. Montez Sweat, Jack Conklin. They're the two. They're the two that make all the sense in the world. Okay? Chances are you might already have one of these guys. Maybe you can make some coins on that, okay? Now, again, we don't know who the Rising Stars are. They could be really good cards. Man, they could just take your breath away. But if they don't, and you're not sure, honestly, think about Conklin getting the best right tackle in the game. You could think about Daniel Jones if you really want. But Montez Sweat is your best long-term play here. Again, for a card that you're not going to really be able to trade in or do anything with. And a guy that you don't really need to do anything with once he's on your team. He's already good. Yeah, you could power him up if you want. Would I power him up? No, I wouldn't. Even though 90 finesse move would be nice to have. That's the way you should go. To me, it's fairly simple. I love the idea of this. Again, I know a lot of people will say, I wish that you could collect the card, or I wish it was auctionable. Maybe that turns out to be the case, but I'm not going and expecting that. And again, for playing some really easy solos over a 4-week period, I can't be upset getting a 150,000 coin card for free with 20-30 minutes of my time. So let me know who you guys are planning on picking. Either way, Thank you guys for tuning in. No Money Spent. We'll be back tomorrow as we go through all of this again. Another good day. Be great. I'm out. Peace.